5 reasons to buy a BMW R1250RS. Number 1. The way it looks. It looks sleek and sporty, yet also mature, and the shape gives enough wind protection without compromising on look. It's been in my garage for a year now, and I still like looking at it whenever I come out here. Number 2. The engine. It's a 1250cc, 135 brake horsepower, flat twin, liquid cooled. It has loads of low down torque, plenty of grunt when you need it, and it will return about 65 miles to the gallon if you're careful. Number 3. The suspension. It's a really mature system, lots of different rider modes, so you can have it really firm and sporty or nice and soft for touring. It does exactly what you need for a sports tourer suspension, and it never gets crashy or feels bad over the rough British roads. Number 4. Shaft drive. No messy chain to adjust or clean, plus it's one of the smoothest shaft drives I've ridden. You would hardly even know that you weren't riding a chain driven bike. Lastly, the TFT. It's a lovely simple display with loads of options, which is easy to read and tailor to whatever it is you want to see. 5 reasons not to buy a BMW R1250RS. Number 1. The fuel tank. It's 18 litres. The bike does roughly 65 miles to the gallon, which means you have approximately a 240 mile range. There is plenty of room around the fairings to have made this tank bigger, which would have given you a much better range. Even a couple of extra litres would have helped. The bike is after all meant to be a sports tourer. Number 2 is the standard screen. It's too small to be any use. It neither gives you a sports bike feel nor a tourer feel. All it really does is create buffeting no matter where you set it to. Luckily, there are plenty of aftermarket screens available, like this MRA one. Number 3, the BMW sat-nav preparation. It mounts on top of the handlebars. It means you have to look down from the road in order to see the sat-nav. It blocks out the nice BMW badge, and it gets in the way of the ignition switch. Thankfully, you can get an aftermarket holder that fits above the TFT, like the one on the GS. Number 4, I can't show you because it's the BMW Connected app. The app is meant to allow you to download lots of driving data from your bike, things like lean angle, acceleration speed. Unfortunately, the app is overcomplicated to use and regularly disconnects during a ride, leaving you with incomplete data and a feeling of frustration. And number 5, these front indicators. They look cheap, like an afterthought, and like they're going to snap off at any second. Plus, they have this untidy bolt showing at the back of them. Surely BMW could have done better with the indicators.